Jim, given what happened at Sandy Park, where mistakes gave Exeter tries, what was going through your mind in the first quarter of that game against Saracens?
Yeah, it was a loose game, wasn't it? And yeah, a couple of mistakes, and they capitalise, and Saracens do that well. They capitalise on any problems that you make, but we kept going, and we scored a good try ourselves. Stephen kicking some goals, and then at half time we had a good chat and put a few things which weren't going very well, put those right, and the second half I think we probably dominated the game.
How crucial, looking back at the context with the interventions of the number 8, Simon Muno was scoring and Billy Vunipola dropping it short of the line.
Yeah, vital. I think sometimes games are won and lost on little things like that. So it was vital for us in a way that we didn't go a lot more behind. But that second half, we came out well, and I think we weathered the storm pretty well.
That second half, the Saracens didn't look like scoring at all.
Yeah, I think we were looking fresh, and I think it won't have helped. Saracens have had some real big games recently, and that trip out to France last week will have drained them probably physically and mentally. So we made a few changes. I was really pleased with what they did. We were looking fresh. We always bank and rate our fitness that we can keep going for 80 minutes, and so it proved today.
Against a team like Saracens, how important is it, or can you sum up how important it is to keep the structure? Because in the second half there looked to be a lot more structure in the Saints game.
Yeah, I think it's all about doing the simple things well, and understanding what the other teammates are going to do, and just the simple things like getting out of your own half. Sometimes it can be very difficult, and it can look silly, but if you do simple things well, which I think we did in the second half, you get a good chase, you make your tackles, then it's a lot easier.
And the game management in the last 2 to 3 minutes, kicking for corner, taking some time off, and then a penalty awarded with 45 seconds to play. We can talk about what happened, what went through your mind when the ball hit the bar, but in terms of to take that time off the clock really shows how far this team's come.
Yeah, that's right. And in an ideal world, Stephen would have kicked the penalty and would have got further away in 7 points. But it was the right thing to do. Stephen really just had to get it off the field, but it was actually from way out, so it was actually quite a difficult kick. He went for the goal. Very good defence to prevent them getting anywhere.
It was almost the worst of both worlds, that when the ball rebounded.
Yeah, without a doubt. We'd had 80 minutes of stress, and then just to go through another minute or two didn't help, but we got there in the end.
Just one quick word about the Stadium MK experience. Sunlit afternoon, venue attendance record, and plenty of noise. How good is this stadium to play in?
I think it's a fantastic stadium. I think the crowd really got behind the team. They were noisy. It was great. I think the lads have really enjoyed it, enjoyed the experience, and hopefully when we have some other big games, we're used to winning here now, and hopefully that can continue.
That win's guaranteed Saints' place in the top 4 for the end of the season, but not a home semi-final. Still need to get something out of the last 2 games. Does that still focus the mind?
Without a doubt. I think we're in a very good position. This is where we'd like to be, and we've got a nice week off next week. We're going to take lads out to Portugal for a few days, where we can hopefully just stick together, get our training, sort that out, and then look forward to a tough run in. We've got 2 league games, and then hopefully a semi, and of course, and hopefully a big final.